Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Welcome to Disney News Jam. Let's go over to Maria now for her Disney Cruise Line tips and tricks. And this week's, she takes us through the embarkation process.
Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's Disney Cruise Tip Embarkation Day. So this is it. The first day you board your magical Disney adventure on board Disney Cruise Line. The ship usually leaves between 4 and 5 p.m. depending on your itinerary. When you book your Disney cruise, you'll be able to see the sail away time in the itinerary. Boarding times change depending on which port you are sailing from, but most of the time you can board as early as 11 a.m. In order to do this though, you'll need to secure a port arrival time during online check-in. Choose a port arrival time that will work with your traveling party's schedule for the day. If you arrive too early before your arrival time, you will have to wait to board. So plan to arrive at the time that your port arrival time is actually set for. Embarkation Day with Disney Cruise Line is an exciting day. Whether it's your first Disney cruise or your 10th, I don't think it gets any less exciting. But one thing to keep in mind is that it can be a long day. Between traveling to the port, going through security, waiting for your boarding group, grabbing some lunch, checking out the ship, it can be a lot and can be quite overwhelming. We recommend keeping some small snacks on hand as well if your port arrival time is a little later. You can bring non-perishable pre-packaged snacks on board, and having a few in your carry-on is a good idea in case anyone gets hungry waiting to board the ship. Since your room and luggage are generally not going to be ready until the afternoon, you'll need a carry-on for your Disney cruise, with items such as medications, cruise documents, sunscreen, and maybe a swimsuit if you're not already wearing it underneath your clothes. Once your luggage has been handled, you will see a cast member who will guide you to the correct line based on your port arrival time. Don't just plan to arrive early because you will just be standing there waiting until your port arrival group has been called for check-in. This does not apply to concierge guests who do not have to abide by a certain port arrival time. Once your port arrival time has been called, you can go inside the terminal to check in. They'll scan your port arrival form, check your passports or ID documents, give you some kids activities Oceaneers bands if you pre-registered your children for the kids club through the online check-in process, and you'll be on your way to security and one step closer to boarding the ship. Security at a cruise terminal is much like going through security at the airport. Whatever you're bringing must fit through the conveyor belt scanner, and you'll have to walk through a metal detector. So be sure to empty out your pockets and place any loose items in a tray. Once you've passed security and are in the terminal, you will either wait for your boarding group number to be called or head right on in. There is also a photo opportunity before you enter the ship, and this is optional. One line will be for the photo op and one line will be to directly board. The photographers will often try to sway you to get a picture, and it's a fun pre-boarding opportunity, but it is optional, so it's up to you. When you get to the entryway, they'll announce your arrival and then you are free to do what you wish. Grab some food, have a dip in the pool, or rest on the deck chairs watching the ocean with a drink in your hand. The choice is yours. The only thing you absolutely must do on Embarkation Day is the muster drill. You can find out where your muster drill will be held on the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. So be sure to check that and make sure you attend. If you don't, they will find you and make sure you do it before the ship sets sail. It's mandatory for everyone, so make sure you show up. Another process that may change is how you receive your Key to the World cards. The Key to the World cards is basically everything you need on board. Your payment, your room key, it's all there. These used to be given at check-in, and now they are instead placed outside your stateroom door for you to collect, placed in the fish hook holder next to your stateroom door. You've gotten through the arrival process and had something to eat, completed your muster drill, and likely checked out your room. It's probably time to sail away. The sail away party varies from ship to ship, but it's a super fun little party that takes place on the top deck, near the pool and funnel vision. It's about 15 minutes and the time it takes place will be in your Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. And after that, the ship is all yours. Check out the activities, the Broadway shows, your dinner rotation, the layout of the ship, and enjoy your vacation. And that's our Disney Cruise Line tip for this week. Now it's over to you, John.
And that's it for today's show. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and hit the like button. It's not goodbye, but we'll see you real soon.